If I were Jesus, I'd be, kidlatan lang kita, gano'n. Ganyan ka pala. Hindi po, buti na lang.
Thank God, no? You're not Jesus.
Thank God I'm not God.
This Holy Week, many people remember the death of Jesus Christ and how He reconciled us to God.
Yes, it is through Christ's passion or suffering of Christ that we are made right with God.
And His death and resurrection also proved to us that He was everything that He claimed to be. He is both God and man.
But what many don't seem to notice was the way Jesus demonstrated His leadership skills when He willingly went to the cross in order to pay for the sins of His people.
Yeah, because there's so many books out there na nagsasabi, dapat pag leader ka, dapat you're a servant. Yeah. And then when we read those kinds of books, parang, wow, dapat servant leader ako. But most people, they take it as theory lang eh. Tapos when they go there to their people, they don't really practice it. But for Jesus Christ, ang galing niya. He did not just teach it, He demonstrated servant leadership. And He demonstrated that when He was alive, but not just that, even on the cross, He became obedient to His Father by dying on the cross just to serve mankind.
From the very beginning, He engaged man. He poured His heart to man.
Oh, yeah.
You know, as a humble servant, even if He knew He was God, He really put Himself down to be able to connect. Kasi God ka, Diyos ka eh. How will you connect to mere man? Talagang bumaba siya to connect heart to heart.
Yeah. And also, Sir Peter, conventional wisdom will tell us that leadership should sacrifice, that leadership should take that extra mile, ganyan. For Jesus Christ, He understood what sacrifice and extra mile was when He sacrificed His life on the cross. And I think that's what a lot of people, or Filipino, looks for a leader.
Yeah.
Diba? Marunong mag-sacrifice. I mean, lahat tayo mga Pilipino, we want to sacrifice. We want a leader na mag-sacrifice for the constituent. And Jesus Christ did that.
Correct. And then sacrifice until the point of death.
Exactly.
If I were Jesus, I'd be, kidlatan lang kita, gano'n. Ganyan ka pala. Hindi po, buti na lang.
Thank God, no? You're not Jesus.
Thank God I'm not God.
Pero Sir Peter, I have a question for Jericho. Ikaw ba, na-betray ka na?
Yeah. And it hurts really. Sobrang sakit. Pero ang hirap mag-love back eh. Parang, di mo naman deserve eh.
Kasi you break someone's trust. Someone who poured his life, his time to you, and then in one instance, parang he turned his back on you completely. Sold you, in other words, you know. Parang wala na tayong pinagsamahan. I forget the things you did for me, you invested on me. That's a very devastating, painful hurt in one's life, yung betrayal.
Yeah, I was thinking, Sir Peter and Jericho, I was thinking, the first time Jesus Christ met with these people, for example, Peter, di ba?
Yeah.
He had no purpose, he was hopeless, he had no direction.
Yeah.
Then Jesus Christ told him, come follow me. Nagkaroon siya ng direction after that. And for the next 3 years, magkakasama sila, tapos they ate together, they slept together, they did mission together. They were together for 3 years. And then, just like that, he denied Jesus Christ. I mean, for me, that is painful talaga yun. Painful talaga yun. But Jesus Christ responded, hindi yung ganun kinidlatan, di ba? Parang, hindi. Jesus Christ responded with the most amazing response in the world. And He responded with love and acceptance. And I guess for the viewers out there knows, maybe some of you here, you feel like, I think Jesus Christ will not accept me anymore, will not love me anymore because I have denied Him, betrayed Him, or sinned so much. Parang feeling ko, hampas lupa na ako kay Jesus Christ. But no, He's not the kind of leader na parang boss you, umalis ka na dyan, you're fired. No, but He's the kind of leader who will still accept you and love you if you will just go back to Him. He did not just teach them, ganito mag-lead pero by being an example of a servant leader, for example, washing their feet, tapos dying on the cross, this is the kind of leadership I want you to become. In more than telling them, more than instructing them, of course, kailangan din talaga yun ng instruction, which ginawa naman ni Jesus Christ yun. But more than that, He showed to them that if you will just do what I did, you can win the world. And he did that. The Christians right now are winning the world.
Tama yun, Paul, no, na talagang minodel niya. And there were also times that he left the disciples alone, sila lang.
Oh, yeah.
And that's why there were moments, babalik sila kay Jesus, tell me, Lord, how come we could not cast out that demon? So he explained din niya, this can only come out by fasting and prayer. So there were moments that he taught, there were moments that he modeled it, sabay-sabay sila. There were moments na talagang pinabayaan ni Jesus yung mga disciples on their own, to minister and to do things the way he taught them. Otherwise, how will you learn, di ba? Kailangan talaga, you have to be launched out.
Right. Actually, meron pong, nung college po, may pinag-aralan kami parang scaffolding. Like, there's a season na parang nandyan siya na nagtuturo and then may season na ikaw lang. So I think that's, in the teaching world, the pedagogy world, that's a very strategic thing na Jesus did it 2,000 years ago.
Right. Lalo na, alam niya, yung time niya here on earth was so short.
Right.
Maybe some of you here are leaders, like managers, like CEOs, or supervisors, or coaches, or teachers. If you're a leader here, if you want to be an effective leader, you need to model the kind of leadership that you want to happen to the people that you are leading. Hindi pwedeng puro turo lang, hindi pwedeng puro bossy-bossy lang eh.
Right.
You have to model it to them, you have to serve them, di ba? And if you are not yet a leader, or maybe aspiring to be a leader, then be a good follower, I guess.
Right. That will make you a better leader.
Galing.
What about you? What can you say about the way Jesus Christ led his disciples and how he treated everyone around him?
Share your thoughts by leaving a comment below using the hashtag #BeyondSmallTalk. You know what I'm saying? Kung ganun po yung tao sa akin, susundan ko siya hanggang mamatay ako.
Amen.
You know what you're saying, man?
Yes, subscribe.